Hello, my friends! Happy New Year! Today we get to celebrate Tet, or the Lunar New Year. It's a very exciting time. People all over the world celebrate this. Now, normally at our school, this would mean that we would go out onto the blacktop and we would get to watch our friends from Westminster High School come over and do the lion dance. We would have our friends from the temple across the street come over and give us a message. But unfortunately, with COVID, we still aren't quite to that point yet, but hopefully maybe soon. So today we're going to do a video so we can still celebrate this wonderful tradition. I always consider myself very lucky to have grown up around here. My family lives right over on Newland and Bolsa, right over by what in Westminster they refer to as Little Saigon. And every year we would hear the fireworks and the celebrations of Tet. When I got to elementary school, I had a lot of friends who celebrated Tet, and they shared that culture with me. And it was always a really awesome time. So today we want to make sure that we celebrate that so that you guys get the opportunity to celebrate it as well, whether it is your culture or whether you're celebrating it with your friends and it's their culture. As we get to celebrate this together, it becomes all of our culture, and that's awesome. As part of our video today, we're going to hear from a Buddhist nun. We're going to watch some traditional dancing. We're going to even see some of the celebration that went on over in Little Saigon over the weekend. We have a couple of people to thank above all others, and that's Miss Kelly Fan, who is our PTA president. She is the one who reached out and got our friend, the nun, to record a message and send it to us. She's also the one who got us the video of the young ladies who will be dancing. We also have Mrs. Wynn, our kindergarten and first grade teacher, who went to the festivities last weekend and got us a whole bunch of footage that we have edited together for this. So we're also going to have our little cartoon of the story of the Chinese zodiac, or of the zodiac race. So that's how we're going to celebrate this year. Hopefully next year we'll be able to go outside and really see the dancers and hear the drums and everything, because that in person is really, really cool. But I hope that you guys enjoy our school's celebration of Tet.
Hello friends at Willmore Elementary. My name is Sister Yuten. I'm a Buddhist nun living at Jiuguang'an. It's a Buddhist temple located in Fallbrook, San Diego. I've been a Buddhist nun for 20 years. At the temple, I practice meditation, I study the teachings of the Buddha, and I help others learn about Buddhism. Today, I want to share with you about the meaning of Tet. Tet is a Vietnamese word meaning New Year Day. It is one of the most important and popular festivals in the Vietnamese culture. Vietnamese from all over the world look forward to this time of the year because it's time for family, fun, and celebration. That marks the beginning of spring and the beginning of a brand new year. Every year, that falls on the first day of the first lunar month. In the solar calendar, it occurs sometime between the end of January and the beginning of February. That can be divided into 3 important periods. The first period is called the ending of the old year. In Vietnamese, it is called Tết Niên. The ending of the old year occurs 1 week before the New Year Day. During this time, people are very busy, cleaning the house, buying fruits and flowers, and decorating the ancestor altar are some important preparations before that. Families would stock up their kitchens with traditional foods such as bánh chưng and bánh tét. On this day, families also send the kitchen god to heaven so that he can report to the Jade Emperor about the good and the evils of the family. Therefore, it is very important that families do lots of good deeds throughout the whole year. The second period is called New Year's Eve. In Vietnamese, it is called Giao Thừa. New Year's Eve occurs on the evening before New Year Day. It's a very sacred time because it is the time to pay homage to the heaven and the earth and to invite our ancestors back home to join us in this celebration for Tết. This is also the time to invite the kitchen god back home. The third period is the actual New Year Day. In Vietnamese, it is called Tết Nguyên Đán. New Year Day is the time to be with our families. Children would wear new clothes and say good wishes to their parents and their elders. In return, they will receive red envelopes that contain money. This tradition is called lì xì. It is the symbol of good luck. Vietnamese believe that good behaviors on Tết will bring good luck for the rest of the year. Therefore, children are taught to be on their best behaviors on Tết. On the coming days, people will go to temple or church to pray for good fortune, good luck, and good health. Tết is truly the time to go back to our roots, to remember who we are, and to celebrate our culture, the Vietnamese culture. The spirit of Tết is expressed in our elders' teaching, uống nước nhớ nguồn. When drinking water, think of its source. 2022 is the year of the tiger. According to the Chinese culture, there are 12 animals in the zodiac. The tiger is the third animal after the rat and the ox. The tiger represents bravery, confidence, and strength. This means that the year of the tiger is all about making positive changes, going on adventures, and making progress. As we are celebrating Tết and the arrival of the year of the tiger, I want to ask you these 2 questions. What are your goals for this year, and what can you do to achieve those goals? Chúc mừng năm mới! Happy New Year to you and your family.
xuân về bên trước đầu năm chúng con mang chào mẹ vui lên lúc con ngoan ơn mẹ cha mãi lên và xuân về la 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 mừng xuân chúc mừng xuân hồng xuân xuân về trên ngày vui trong nhà sống đẹp tươi xuân xuân về chung lòng nhau xuân xuân về duyên dáng quê ta la 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 mừng xuân chúc mừng ta mừng xuân.
The Zodiac Race. Long ago, the Jade Emperor, ruler of the heavens, decided to give humans a gift, a calendar that would allow them to measure time. To fill this calendar, he had a race on his birthday. He invited all creatures to participate. The calendar would be divided into 12 increments, so the first 12 animals to finish the race would be forever honored as the symbols of the zodiac. The race would be arduous through a dense forest and then across a wide, swift-moving river. The race began at dawn. Cat and Rat, who back then were close friends, teamed up and convinced the kind and patient Ox to let them ride on his back across the river. They assured Ox that if he helped them across the river, they would let him be the first to cross the finish line. Before they reached the shore, Rat pushed Cat off of Ox and into the water. As they neared the finish line, Rat jumped from Ox's head and ran across the finish line. This is how the cunning rat became the first animal of the zodiac's lunar calendar. The ox claimed the second spot. Though the ox had every reason to be angry with the rat, he did not take it personally and still remained friends with the rat. Next came the tiger, king of all of the animals. While swift on land, the tiger had a hard time fighting the strong current while crossing the water. Behind Tiger was the lucky rabbit, who had made his way across the water by hopping along rocks. Unfortunately, right before he made it to shore, he lost his footing and was washed into the rushing river. He almost drowned, but was able to grab onto a log to stay afloat. As he was being dragged downstream, a gust of wind sent him back to shore. The fifth spot was claimed by Dragon. He had been a favorite to win the race, and the Jade Emperor inquired as to what had taken him so long. The fearless dragon explained that while he was on his way, he saw a fire raging out of control. To help the villagers, he made rain to put out the fire. Then he saw a little rabbit clinging to a log, so he sent a gust of wind to push him to the shore. This pleased the Jade Emperor. Next came Horse, but just as he was about to cross the finish line, Snake, who had been hiding in his mane, slithered out and then sprang to the ground, startling the horse. While the horse gained his composure, Snake slithered across the finish line, taking the sixth spot, with Horse following behind to take the seventh. Working together, Goat, Monkey, and Rooster came next. Rooster had spotted a raft abandoned next to the river, but knew that he wouldn't be able to make it across by himself, so he had teamed up with Goat and Monkey. When they reached the other side, they decided that Goat could go first, claiming the 8th spot, followed by Monkey claiming the 9th, and Rooster in 10th. The 11th spot was claimed by Dog, who, while fast, had gotten distracted having fun and playing in the water. Pig, after stopping to eat, nap, and then just float across the river, was the final animal to cross the finish line and secure his place on the Jade Emperor's calendar. With the race finished, the signs of the zodiac calendar were decided. But what about the cat, you may ask? Well, he finally made it across the river, but not in time to secure his place on the calendar. This is why, to this day, cats and mice are mortal enemies. Okay, my friends, that is all. Happy New Year. I sent some links to some other videos to your teachers, so they may be showing some other videos as well today. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day and have a happy New Year.